So one of the great new features with the web portal that we've integrated to the community is that board members have the opportunity to review and approve architectural requests through the web portal. Most of you probably know how to log in. If you don't, the easiest way is to go to pegasuscam.com and then click member login. That will take you to the login screen. You'll notice that there's also an option to log in through an email. That link does expire after a few days just for security purposes, but you can also click through the email as long as you're within that time constraint. Once your credentials have been put in, mine are already saved here, you click the blue arrow to access the portal. So as a board member, you'll notice that or maybe you won't notice because you're a board member, but there's actually a additional tab up top here for committee. Residents that are non-board members do not have this tab. In the case of an architectural request, you would hover over committee and then select here architecturals. Now, if there are any open architectural requests which you've received an email about, they will all be here, whether it be 1 or 5 of them. You can actually use these search queries here to search between ones that are closed or ones that are of any different status of the 4 that are available, as well as a specific date range. This is great if you approved a request and then a homeowner deviated from the parameters of the request and you wanted to go back and review any information that may have been provided to you. That would be the purpose of being able to search these. Now, you'll see that when there is a request, as there's one here, there's the plus sign to see the notes. The first note will always be one from us, that the application has been received and presented to the board for approval. Next to that, under where it says file name, if there's an attachment, there will be something here, and you can actually view that by clicking this magnifying glass. In this case, for the example of this video, I just have a blank application here that I attached through the system. You can now review this entire application. You can print it out to look at it, whatever you'd like. But you know, the purpose was to make it simple and obviously more green by not printing so much paper. Once you've reviewed the application, if you're satisfied with it, you can add a note simply by clicking add note, and then you'll see I've already typed here reviewed application and approved. From there, the last step would be that you go to the status and click on it so that you can change it to the appropriate status, in this case approved. Sometimes the request will be denied, or as I'll discuss in a moment, approved with condition. So we'll change this to approved. Once you're done, you're happy with your note, you've changed the status to approved, you would then click save. When you click save, whatever you've done will be applied to the resident's account. So they'll receive an email that there's been a change to their status, and obviously they can continue pressing forward with their project. In the instance that you would deny an application, they would get an email again showing a change in the status of their request, and they would be able to view whatever note you put here. So perhaps you put a note denying the status, saying that you know, the color of the painting is not authorized. You know, you can have them refer to the rules and regulations from that point. Another option would be, rather than denying it, would be to leave it at pending and let them know that they need to select a different color for painting. So that's an option. Something else that you can do is the color of the painting is not authorized, is you can actually attach a file here by clicking add, that will allow you to add a document. Perhaps you can add the section of the rules and regulations that shows that that paint is not authorized. So definitely lots of options. One thing to remember here again is once you've added any notes, attached any files, and changed the status, you would then click Save here to apply those changes so that the homeowner can receive an update. If you ever have any questions, you can reach out to us here at Pegasus. That's what we're here for, and I'll provide that information at the end of the video.